Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today we are making a modern container, half container home, half extra bits. So when we have one side that is going to be two containers that are stacked on top of each other, and then the other bit is made with other bits of contrasting materials. So we've got wood and we've got, I think the other bit is wood. So we've got like a wooden structure and it's supposed to let in a lot of light and has nice big windows, and we are here in the eco lifestyle world because it is a reasonable spot to put a modern build that's all containery. So we're going to have nice big sliding doors, and we'll try and make the outside and the inside somewhat seamless with each other. So this structure is kind of a classic modern structure, and we're going to use this bright orange for our container, and that is going to be one of the colors that we're going to use throughout the build. Is kind of some warm wood tones, rusty tones, and it is very fun having a bright colour as well to use. And we've got plenty of space out the back for a back garden, and because we've got the big windows out the front, so I wanted to make it somewhat private, so we're going to do some privacy screens and stuff at the front that are going to have plants through, and it's going to mean that we can still have the windows open, but it's not as though all the Sims are going to be staring right into the living space. Well, it's not a living space, it's like an office, and then we have the whole other the whole bit of the container as a kitchen, diner, living like family space. We've got a nice big backyard that has a pool, which I don't know quite whether you'd want a pool in this part of the world, but there is one because it's big enough to have one. There's our little screens, so using the eco living ones because they still let through some light, but you can also not see through it, and I thought it'd be quite nice to have bushes and plants growing through it as well, so it looks all natural and all grown up. So it looks like it's actually a nice established garden, and then we have a few bits and pieces that are a bit more formal as well. So the layout in this container, we have, as I said, we have the kitchen, we have the dining room, we have a living space, and then we've got a TV room and a office downstairs with just a room for a toilet under the stairs, and then upstairs we have 4 bedrooms, and they are all en suite, so everyone has a bathroom. So in the kitchen dining area we have our dining table right at the end, which is near our big sliding doors as well, so you could definitely do some al fresco dining, and we're using some nice warm wood tones, and all the shelving the shelving ones as well, because I thought that'd be is a nice open, like, because the kitchen's right in the middle, so we don't have too much space for like wall cabinets and stuff, so having some under open ones kind of gives it a little bit more of some decoration opportunities. And I thought it'd be quite nice to go for these orangey cabinets as well that are on the wall, just so we can tie in with the orange that we've got on the outside. And then we have these subway tiles as well, which just make it nice and clean looking and kitcheny as well. And we've also got the nice orange tone colour for the shelf that's opposite, and filling up all the shelves, well, most of the shelves, with lots of different bits and pieces for our kitchen, so there's still enough counter space to actually for the Sims to actually prepare some food, but it also looks as though there is a life life in this house, even though it is quite a minimal house overall, because it is supposed to be modern and sleek and clean. And then down here we have our little seating area, so we're going to do a corner sofa using the think they're the uni ones, and I wish we had an L-shaped sofa in the game, that, or like a little modular one that we could put together. And then we're going to use a tiny living TV because it has the nice bright pop of orange on it, and we're going to use the little round coffee table as well with in the orange color. So we tie everything in, and then we've got like our plainer colors to balance it all out. We got a nice fluffy rug in here because we've got these like dark tiles, so I thought you'd like, if you were sitting down here to watch some TV, then you would need something a little bit more cozy under your feet rather than the cold like floor. Unless they had underfloor heating, then you'd probably be all right having not a rug. And then in our wooden part of the build, we have some of the like dark brown wood tones coming through. We've got some dark floors again because that is the theme of this house. It's having dark floors and light walls and trying to play with the colour. But we're still going to try and get in our pop of orange as well, even through little bits like the little shelf that's on the lamp, and we use some of the bookshelves in the orange like edging as well, which I never use. So this living room is getting a little bit beige, a little bit brown, so it definitely needs some pops of colour and some plants as well, because that always brings in some natural colour as well to the room. And I saw the other day that we are getting a new pack, and it is going to be a courtyard, sort of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern type of Moroccan style stuff. And I was like, oh, it looks quite nice. It looks similar to some of the little extra bits and pieces that we've got from other packs, as I know they updated the game to have some like the archways and that sort of style. And then we've got some of the city living stuff that kind of fits in with that as well. So I don't know whether I'll get it because I have to see how much is actually in the pack, of course, because Sims do like whether it's going to be a kit or whether it's going to be a proper stuff pack. It's probably a kit, knowing the Sims. It's probably extra stuff from city living and other things that they couldn't put or didn't want to put in other packs, which is sad. And I want to know what the next game pack is, the big boy, if it's coming out soon, because that's normally like June, July time. So it's like, I want to know. I want to know what's coming. Is it going to be like a farm one? Is it going to be, what is it going to be? So this is our office. We have like a 2-desk situation going on. We've got the same bookshelves but in white because it's a smaller room. And we've got 2 sofas, armchairs as well, so you can have your meetings. It's at the front of the house as well, so it kind of lends to having people come round if you're in the freelance career and you actually have clients come round, which would have been nice if they had done that. That'd be quite fun. It's got a little tea set on the table as well, so we like have some nice green tea in the morning. And this room's got quite a lot of windows, so it looks a little bit bigger than it actually is because it's quite a narrow, small space, but all the windows mean a lot of light gets in. And then this is our master bedroom, so we have our master bedroom at the back here, and then the room adjacent to that is the kids' bedroom, and then we've got 2 other double bedrooms that are pretty plain, pretty standard rooms because they can be customized to any type of sim. So we're going for some whites and some lighter woods in here because it's a bedroom. I want to keep it nice and calm and keep it nice and neutral as well. So we've got kind of an area next to the bathroom, which is where all our cupboards and stuff, chests of drawers and stuff are, and some seats so you can get ready. And then we've got like our dedicated bedroom area, and then around, because this is an L-shaped room, so it's a bit difficult, a bit odd to put places in. So we've got our little desk around here, which is going to be our vanity, so the Sims can pretend to get ready and a few bits and pieces on here, but this room does not have too much clutter in it. It is nice and simple and plain and very relaxing and kind of goes more to the extreme of the modern style of the house. And we just got like a neutral rug in here as well. I actually add some pictures in the blank picture frames because I thought that would just tie everything back in, because we sometimes when you put too much light things in, you do need some dark things, especially as we got the dark floor, to sort of tie everything back together and bring the colour on the floor back into the room itself. And in the bathroom we have 2 double sinks, we have a shower bath combo, which I feel like we need a much more modern version, because we have this one which comes in the odd colours, and then we just have that really like old looking base game one. It's just like eh. And then the really old base game one and you're just like no. And the vampire one's quite old as well, so it's like a no. So there needs to be a few little things added here and there to make it beautiful, make it a French kiss. And this is our kids' bedroom, so we're going for some of the eco stuff, the eco bed in here. We have a nice blue colour because blue and orange. There's a little orange legs and stuff, and some orange pops of colour in the furniture pieces as well. But I thought they would kind of like an opposite colour towards everywhere else, and obviously they're being contrary and wanting blue. So they have the bed. The bed is in a little bit of a strange place because it's right where the door is, but because we've got so many big windows, there's not really a good place to put the bed so that you would be able to get some good sleep in here. So it's nice and tucked around the corner. We've also got curtains and everything as well. We've got a seat, nice big desk and a wardrobe, and this bathroom only has a toilet and a shower because it's a kid's bedroom. Are they exactly going to wash their hands? They should, but realistically. And then we've got a few posters on the wall because we're not doing any paint on the actual walls themselves, so they have a few posters, but because they're probably on the younger side of the kid spectrum, then they haven't gone too overboard with everything. And then in this bedroom we're going for a darker kind of theme in here. It's kind of more a guest bedroom. It has good views out the back as well because this is right at the back. And then I think we have another blue sort of one in the front as well, so we go for some nice chocolatey tones and some greys as well. But we've got another desk because I thought the office was more a working space for the parents of the household, so they have their own desk up here. They're not allowed in the office downstairs, and a few nice modern bits and pieces. I thought it'd be quite nice to put this chair here as well so they could sit out and watch the world go by, but it's also something quite funky and has a nice back to it, and you don't have to put any picture or anything up there because it's kind of a feature in itself. So we've got nice plants, so you can sit there, pull the curtains back a bit and sit there and watch the pool, watch the scenery and just a few other bits of posters about pictures about the place. And then outside I wanted to have it as very like outdoorsy space. We've got a nice living seating area, and then we've got a picnic table as well with some fluff, and we've got a barbecue, and we're gonna have a pool floaty and that as well. I thought it'd be quite nice to have these here as though they're like growing a few bits and pieces up the wall because of eco lifestyle. And then we've got the flowers on the wall as well, and having the things in orange just kind of ties everything back together. And we've got some dark furniture out here, so it kind of blends into our dark tiles that are the same throughout the whole house, because I thought that would very much tie in with everything that we have and need some candles out here as well for our outdoor lighting. And the actual landscaping of this garden, we're going to go very formal, quite minimal. So if you did want to put some extra bits in the garden, then it has plenty of space. You can definitely have a little bit of a kick about with the football, or you could probably put a toddler slide on the grass as well. And I wanted to have some sort of like messiness to it because it looked a bit too formal, so I was like, let's put this like overgrown bush, scale it down and look as though there's some bits that need a little bit more upkeep than they have been doing. So we've got some wildflowers growing and a few rocks as well, just to make it look a little bit more real. And then I thought it'd be quite nice to have some terrain paint where we've got the edge where some would definitely be walking and stuff, like footpathing. So just to make it look a little bit more realistic. So I think we're gonna jump into the screenshots after we put our mailbox and our bin on the outside. So you don't have to do anything with that. And let's jump into our screenshots so we can have a closer look at the build itself. I didn't do anything in the hallway or the landing because I wanted to keep those very minimal, and I actually put some banisters in as well. So this is a big family kitchen, dining, living space which has lots of nice good views. Our office space which has some nice natural light coming through. Our living room, our TV room, and our upstairs bedrooms. And there's our other blue one that's a little bit smaller. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.